Hey, Shalom family. Peace, love, and much increase. This is your little big sister right here, Leah Yehuda Yahu, believed to be from the tribe of Judah. I'm giving our praises and esteem to the Most High YAH. YAH is the creator of the heavens, the earth, the seas, and all in them is the Most High YAH alone created. It's past afternoon right here in Africa. And I just want to share with you my testimony on Leviticus 26 verses 40 through and 1 Kings 8 on how the Most High delivered me from my captivity. I just want to give all thanks and praises to the Most High YAH, and I want to say thank you to those of you who have been supporting my journey and my daughter journey financially. We thank you, especially to Sister Adaya, my little big sister from the tribe of Judah. I thank the Most High for Sister Adaya, who works my Cash App, because we don't have Cash App out here. And I thank Sister Adaya for being a faithful sister, loving sister. I have never touched her or hugged her, but I'm looking forward to her coming. And Sister Carnithia, Sister April, Shaya, Sister Deb, all of you all. And my brethrens, Jonathan, which is Kevin, and Brother Curtis, Brother Chad. I love you all. I thank you all for the support. Toya, all of you all. That's have a mind on the Most High and look out for me and my daughter on the journey. I said, may the Most High Baruch you all, and may He keep you all, and may He strengthen you all. And for those who I haven't named, thank you all for y'all support on this journey. It's not easy. It's not easy, but it's going to be done. So I just want to share with you 1 Kings 8 and Leviticus 26 verses 40 through on how I was delivered out of my captivity and what I did, and that you can get delivered too. No one has to stay in America. No one has to continue to put up with a narcissistic beast system. I'm still in pain from last night. I did not sleep well. I love my son. I love my daughters, but I'm not accepting anything other than the Most High. I'm not accepting that wickedness. I'm not doing it. So I didn't sleep well. I love my parents. They've been married. I'm 52 years, but I'm not accepting JC, and I'm not changing who I am for somebody else. I'm not going to do it. So I'm just going to go ahead and go on my journey and continue to be faithful to the Most High and continue to call on the Creator in all things. So I just want to share with you all how I was delivered and how you can be delivered also. No one has to stay in America. You don't have to be afraid of anything and anyone. All you need to do is trust the Most High and continue to keep the laws, statutes, and commandments. And I'm going to show you what King Solomon, our father, from we the house of David, we the house of David. This is the house of David, okay? And Yehuda, we've been dispersed, all of us, 12 tribes. We all over the world. We everywhere. But a remnant is going to return. And Yehuda is over there in America, Barbados, Jamaica, Haiti. We everywhere, but we over in America clowning out. And people are waiting on our return and waiting on us to wake up. I could tell you right now. The world is in chaos because of our wickedness and the wickedness that our fathers left upon us. And we just continue to do this wickedness. But I'm going to share with you all these scriptures right here. And it's just for a very small remnant. And for the stranger that's coming out of America, the land of the north, or wherever they coming from, that want to cleave to the Most High, the stranger is welcomed as well. A lot of people don't like the stranger that want to cleave to the Most High. You're wrong. You can't go around treating people wickedly, no matter what color they are, what nation they from. We can't go around doing this. And this is not of the Most High. So this is just a quick video here to say that the Most High loves you. He loves you very much, that He's provided a way out. I've been out here 2 years and a month away from America, down to Egypt, and a quick visit to Jordan. We didn't even get to go in Jordan, South Sinai, Turkey, Istanbul, and now we over here in Africa. Our land is not, this is Hamitic. I'm not Hamitic. I'm not a Hamite. And people want to know, are you from Nigeria? Are you from Ghana? Are you from Gambia? Okay, yes, my fathers were kidnapped on the east coast, on the coast of Africa. They were kidnapped, yeah. Nigeria, the Gambia, Senegal, they were kidnapped and they were sent to America and to Barbados, the islands, to be slaves and to serve our enemies. And a small remnant of us will return back to righteousness. The Most High said it. Not everybody. Not no big classes and all of that there. No, a very small remnant. You got to step out and have faith in the Most High and trust your Creator. If you can support our journey, we can use the funds. I can always use funds for data and water. I have a Cash App. School of Torah, Adolf Fischler, and a PayPal. That'll help us with water and with data. And may the Most High Baruch you all. The work has to be done. I'm exhausted, but I'm going to continue my faith in the Most High and continue to be obedient to the Most High. I love you, Sister Carnithia. I love you. All praises to Yah. So I'm just going to go over these scriptures right quick and take this camera off me because it ain't even about me. It's about the Most High. So let's just go. We're going to go right here. I love this here because it's the Most High showing me how I got out of the captivity right here. Praise Yah, big sis. Praise Yah. I can't wait to talk to you later. Love you, Sister Adaya. Love you, Sister April. Love you, Sister Carnithia. Love you, Sister Toya. Love you, Sister Dell Woods. Love you, Sister Woods, Deborah Woods, Sister Woods. Love you all. Brother Curtis, Brother Chad. Love you all. Brother Jonathan, Kevin, love you all. I love you all. Brother Michael, all y'all that's down for the Most High. May the Most High Baruch you. But I just want to go over these scriptures right here. And we're going to start at Leviticus 26, verse 40. Stop saying you can't lead a captivity. Sean, you can go. Get your babies, get your family out of there. And y'all come on. Y'all come on. You can go anywhere you want to go. I'm going to tell y'all right now that Egypt is nice. That's your land. South Sinai, the Red Sea. If you guys want to go there, you can live really nice. You can get you a cheap apartment, and you can have a little bit of peace over there in Egypt. It's nice, and no guns and no weapons in Egypt. They kicked me out because they said I'm a preacher. They've been following my Facebook or whatever, but the Most High going to destroy them. He's going to take care of the wicked because I didn't do anything wrong to be treated like a terrorist with guns on myself and a 12-year-old and told that we can't come back into our land, which is Sham's land. We're Shemitic. I'm not a Hamite. I'm not a Hamite. I'm not African. And I'm tired of people saying I'm not African, we African. No, we're Hebrew, and it's written. And people want to stop prophecy, but you can't stop prophecy. So we're just going to go here and give our praises and honor and esteem to the Most High Yah. Yah is righteous. We thank you, Yah, for your goodness and mercy this morning. We thank you, Yahuwah, for life, health, and strength, and the life, health, and strength of our loved ones, of our children, their children, our parents. We thank you, Yah, for the awakening. We thank you for change. We thank you for growth and elevation. Please forgive us of all wickedness and our sins against you and you alone, oh Yah. Please have mercy on the nation, Yah. Please continue to be with me and Olivia on our journey as we travel all around this world, it seemed like, with no money. Thank you, Yah. It ain't nothing but the mighty Yah. Thank you, Abba, for seeing about me and this baby, making sure nothing happens to us, even though we've been mistreated. People been stealing from us. People been lying on us, but we still walking with the mighty Yah, and they gonna still be judged. So we thank you, Yahuwah. Please be merciful to the motherless of your children, to the fatherless, to the widow, to the strangers who only call on you, and to those who are in jail houses, prison houses, those who are suffering and being afflicted, those who are in nursing homes, those who are in hospital, our people all over the world, in Africa, Asia, India, wherever they may be that are suffering, oh Yah, even on the islands, Barbados, St. Lucia, Trinidad, Haiti. Please be with our people, Father Yah. Be with your children. Heal us and strengthen us, oh Yah. We give you all praises and all esteem. Hallelujah. All praises to the mighty Yahuwah. So all praises to Yah, family. Let's just go over this real quick. 1 Kings 40 right here. These are the instructions. And I'm going to tell you right now, when I'm studying this, I don't see nothing about the Sabbath in here. I'm sorry, I don't see it. I see something said that the Sabbath will lie and rest while we are in the captivity. So what we need to be doing is trying to pray our way up out of America and all of these other places and come back towards the east right here so we can have a little bit of rest in the mighty Yah. So if we just read right here and start at verse 40, the Most High told us, these are the instructions. Just all you got to do is lay up your prayers for the Most High. Separate yourself from people. You can't be wicked and doing wicked and saying you're going to lead a captivity and do these things right here, because it says right here in verse 40, Leviticus 26 verse 40, these are the things we got to do, and it's going to line up with 1 Kings 8. If they shall confess their iniquity and the iniquity of their fathers with their trespass which they trespassed against me, and that also they have walked contrary unto me, and that I have walked contrary unto them, and have brought them into the land of their enemies. So while you sitting around here talking about America, you can't leave America, then you ain't never leaving. There's people that tell me that I'm not never leaving America. Well, you stay right there, because this clearly says it right here. I brought them into the land of their enemies. You came through the transatlantic slave trade, more than likely. And we know that that's documented, and the United States government has documentation of our captivity with the HR Bill 40. They have that all written about African Americans and how they mistreated us. It's all documented. So people telling me that I'm lying and I'm making up stuff, but how can I be making up things that's written and it's in the government? No, you're rebellious and you want to stay in your captivity and you want to continue to do sin. So y'all stay right there. Those people that saying I'm a liar and saying nothing has happened, that the Most High, that I said that the Most High said what happened. People telling me and my family none of these things have happened. Well, you're a liar and you like being wicked. That's what you like to do. Because it clearly says it right here. If then it say, and have brought them into the land of their enemies. America is not your land. That's not your land. If then their uncircumcised hearts be humbled, even out here, you got to humble yourself. You can't even be coming out here being mad at the world. I was mad a little bit until the Most High humbled me down and let me see you. You ain't got no reason to be mad at these people. You was doing wicked and he used these people to beat us. That's what's going on. If then their uncircumcised hearts be humbled, and they then accept of the punishment of their iniquity. This is how I came out. 1 Kings 8 lines up with Leviticus 26 verse 40 right here. And they then, you got to accept your punishment of their iniquity. So we know Christians, they don't accept their punishment. They ain't did nothing wrong. They ain't doing nothing wrong. And they going to burn right in America. That's what's about to happen. But this is what we do right here. And then they accept of the punishment of their iniquity. So we got to accept our punishment. Then will I remember my covenant. We are the people of covenant. Then will I remember my covenant with Yaakov, that's our father, and also my covenant with Ishkak, that's our father, and also my covenant with Abraham, that's our father, will I remember, and I will remember the land. So we have land. I'm in Africa right now, and I was kicked out of my land over in Egypt, South Sinai. The Red Sea is Sham's land, telling me that I'm a preacher, whatever, and I can't come back. They're in trouble. They're in deep, deep trouble. Then will I remember my covenant with Yaakov, and also my covenant with Ishkak, and also my covenant with Abraham will I remember. See, Yah said he's going to remember some things. It ain't nothing in here about the Sabbath either. In 1 Kings 8, ain't nothing about the Sabbath. And will I remember the land, and the land also shall be left of them, and shall enjoy her Sabbaths while she lieth desolate without them. So our land is enjoying the Sabbath. The land is enjoying the Sabbath while we laying desolate without the land, in the land right there. The land also shall be left of them, and shall enjoy her Sabbath while she lieth desolate without them. So we in the captivity, and the land is enjoying her Sabbaths. All this happy Sabbath and doing lambs and all of this here, no more, not for me. I will acknowledge the Sabbath. I will remember the Sabbath. But all of this here we just doing too much when we should be trying to get out of America right now, out the captivity, and come back towards the Red Sea, come back towards this way, our land. While she lieth desolate without them, and they shall accept of the punishment of their iniquity, because they despise my judgments, and because their soul abhorred my statutes. Verse 44. For all that, when they be in the land of their enemies, right there, when they be in the land of America is not your land. Y'all better hurry up and get out of America. And then the Most High gonna give you the instructions on how to leave. And yet, excuse me for a second. Just look at that. Look at that. Wait, I ain't got a pencil. Right there. Praise Yah. And yet, for all that, when they be in the land of their enemies, I will not cast them away, neither will I abhor to destroy them utterly. Okay, that means some people gonna get destroyed, and they being destroyed in America right now. And to break my covenant with them, for I am YAH, the Elohim. Let's read this again. And yet, for all that, when they be in the land of their enemies, you in the land of your enemies. America is not your land, but many people are dying, and many more people gonna die and perish in America. I will not cast them away, neither will I abhor them to destroy them utterly. He ain't gonna destroy you utterly. and to break my covenant with them, for I am YAH, their Elohim, your Elohim, our Elohim. This is talking about us. But I will, for their sakes, remember the covenant. He keeps saying he's going to remember the covenant of our ancestors, of our fathers, whom I brought forth out of the land of Egypt, in the sight of the heathen, that I might be their Elohim, for I am YAH. These are the statutes and the judgments and the laws which Yahuwah made between him and the children of Yisrael in Mount Sinai by the hand of Moshe. Praise Yah. So I want you to know that the Most High brought us into Egypt. My daughter and I, we went to South Sinai, Dahab. You are welcome to go there. No one's going to hurt you, harm you, or do anything to you. And you should visit and go get in the sea and get a little cleansing and get you a little bit of peace, which is Deuteronomy 1:1. And I'll hit that real quick to show you that this is where the Most High sent me. I'm just sharing my journey with you. Everybody got their own journey, but I'm just showing you where the Most High sent me and how I've been moving on my journey. Deuteronomy 1 right here. Okay, Deuteronomy 1. This is where I went on my journey, and this is where they kicked me and my daughter out after 2 years to my exact birthday right here. The Most High delivered us out there April 2nd, 2021, and then he kicked the Most High delivered us from out of there April 2nd, 2023. We just got kicked out of Egypt right here. These are the words Moshe spoke to all Yisrael in the wilderness east of Jordan. That is, see, I was in Jordan. They wouldn't let us come into Jordan, family. Y'all pray y'all paying attention to this. We went to Jordan and they told us we couldn't come in their country. And they gonna ask me, who are my father's fathers? Put my eye through the iris guard machine. Say, why am I coming to Jordan? Welcome to Jordan, but why do you come here? Okay, here it is right here. I was in Jordan and they wouldn't let me come and they kicked us out of Egypt. These are the words Moshe spoke to all Yisrael in the wilderness east of the Jordan. That is in the Arba, opposite to Sapar, between Perah. I don't know these names. But right here, Dahab, that's where I went right there. You can go there too right now. Dizhab is Dahab. Dahab is right here. Hey sis, Rachel. Dahab is right here. This is where the Most High sent me. I'm just sharing my journey. I don't make these things up and I'm not following my own self. These are the words which Moshe spake to all Yisrael in the wilderness. So the wilderness of the people is in the Egypt. South Sinai is the wilderness of the people. People come from all over the world to go deep diving in the sea in Dahab, to all kind of people. And I met a lot of nice people in Dahab, okay? Right here, Dizhab, Dahab, right there. That's where the Most High sent me and my daughter, right there. We went into Egypt and then we went down to South Sinai into Dahab, right there. And you are welcome to go to Dahab. Don't let what happened to me, because they're going to get in trouble for what they did to me. Don't let that deter you. You go to Dahab. If you want to go to Egypt, please go. You will have a good time in Egypt. There are no guns allowed. No one's going to hurt you or harm you. Just walk in righteousness. That's all I can say. I'm just sharing my journey on how the Most High delivered me. I'm just a messenger. I'm a wisdom and knowledge seeker, and I seek the truth, and I don't have time for games, okay? 1 Kings 8. This is how we got out of the captivity. These are your instructions for the children of Israel. These are your instructions on how to get out of the captivity if you want to go. People talking about they ain't got enough money. You need 50,000. You need all. No, you don't. You need to get your behind from out of America is what you need to do. You need to trust the Most High. This is what happened right here. This is how I got out the captivity. I don't know about nobody else. Now, here are our instructions from our Father. We are the house of David. And any strangers that want to cleave onto the Most High children that come from the north, which is America, wherever else, they are welcome to cleave on in righteousness. Yahuwah laid it all up right here. King Solomon left us the instructions right here, but we're going to take it down. You can read all of this yourself, but I'm going to start at verse 12 right here. And all praises to the Most High. May the Most High keep you all and give you strength to lead that captivity. That place is Sodom and Gomorrah, and it's worse than Sodom and Gomorrah. That place is worse than Sodom and Gomorrah. So let's start right here, verse 12 right here. This is how you get out the captivity. If you're in America and you want to go, these are your instructions on how to go. The Most High ain't saving everybody, because a lot of people love America. They don't want to change. They don't want to turn to righteousness. They want to continue being wicked, and they're going to die in their sins in the captivity. And forgive me if I'm a little rough. I'm still hurt from last night, yo. I lost my family. I just had to cut some people off. Right here. This is what you do to get out. Then spake Solomon. This is what King Solomon said. Yahuwah said that he would dwell in the thick darkness. Yahuwah said that he would dwell in the thick darkness. I have surely built thee an house to dwell in, a settled place for thee to abide in forever. And the king turned his face about, and he blessed all the congregation of Yisrael. And all the congregation of Yisrael stood. Now pay attention when I get down to the 40s. These are your instructions on how to get out of America. Don't say you need money and you got a felony or you got a charge that you can't get this felony off of you. You can do anything you want to do if you follow these instructions right here. And I'm in a cafe right now, so if you hear noise. And he said, Blessed be Yahuwah Elohim of Yisrael, which spake with his mouth unto David, King David, my father, and hath with his hand fulfilled it, saying, this it right here. Since the day that I brought forth my people Israel out of Egypt, I chose no other city out of all the tribes of Yisrael to build an house, that my name might be therein, which I chose David to be over my people, Israel. We are the house of David, and we are a total mess, but only a remnant of us is going to be saved. And it was in the heart of David, my father, to build an house for the name of Yahuwah of Israel. So King David wanted to build his house for Yah, the temple. And it was in the heart of my father, this is King Solomon speaking, to build an house for the name of Yahuwah of Israel. And Yah said unto David, my father, whereas it was in thine heart to build an house unto my name, thou didst well that it was in thine heart. This is Yah speaking. Nevertheless, thou shalt not build the house, but thy son that shall come forth out of thy loins, he shall build the house unto my name. So King David didn't build the house, his son built the temple. Okay? And we are not in that temple right now. We're not at the house, it's not there. But we scattered all over the world right now and doing wicked. But a remnant gonna return. And Yahuwah hath performed his word that he spake. And I am risen up in the room of David my father, and sit on the throne of Yisrael as Yahuwah promised, and have built an house for the name of Yah Elohim of Yisrael. And I have set there a place for the ark, wherein is the covenant of Yah, which he made with our fathers when he brought them out of the land of Egypt. Praise Yah. And Solomon stood before the altar of Yah in the presence of the congregation of Yisrael, and spread forth his hands toward heaven. And he said, this is what King Solomon said, pay attention. Yahuwah Elohim of Israel, there is no Elohim like thee in the heaven above or on the earth beneath, who keepeth covenant and mercy with thy servants that walk before thee with all their heart. I just told you this yesterday. Don't nobody come before the Most High. You got to walk before thee with all their heart, not 95% of your heart. All of this heart got to go to the Most High. Who has kept with thy servant David, Daud, my father, that thou promised him. Thou spakest also with thy mouth. So Yah spoke with his mouth, and has fulfilled it with thine hand, as it is this day. See it? This day. Today. It's filled this day. Therefore now, Yah Elohim of Yisrael, keep with thy servant David, my father, that thou promisest him, saying, there shall not fail thee a man in my sight to sit on the throne of Yisrael, so that thy children, that's us, take heed to their way. You need to watch your way, Leah. Watch what you do. That they walk before me as thou hast walked before me. And now, O Elohim of Yisrael, let thy word, I pray thee, be verified, which thou spakest unto thy servant Daud my father. But will Elohim indeed dwell on the earth? Will Yah Elohim dwell on the earth? Behold, the heaven and heaven of heavens cannot contain thee. How much less this house that I have builded? Yet have thou, verse 28, yet have thou respect unto the prayer of thy servant and to the supplication, O Yahuwah, my Elohim, to hearken unto the cry and the prayer which thy servant prayers before thee today. So King Solomon left us some instructions. We're going to get into the instructions down on down. That thine eyes may be open toward this house night and day, even toward the place of which thou hast said, my name shall be there, that thou mayest hearken unto the prayer which thy servant shall make toward this place. And hearken unto the supplication of thy servant and of thy people Yisrael, when they shall pray toward this place. Hold up right now. So when you are in America, you need to be praying towards the east. This is how you pray. It says right here, that they may hearken unto the prayer which thy servant shall make toward this place. And hearken thou to the supplication. What is supplication? You need to define these words. This is how you study your Torah. You need to find out what a supplication is. A supplication is to make a request. Oh, YAH, I need my passport. YAH, I need funds to get out of America. YAH, I have a felony. Can you take this felony off of my paper so I can go? YAH, I need my baby's daddy or my ex-wife or my husband to sign this paperwork. You know, and then however y'all do it, you need to go with it. You need to put up your supplication. That's what I did. I said, yeah, I need money to get out of here. My daughter need a passport, and y'all did it. And hearken thou to the supplication of thy servant and of thy people Yisrael, when they shall pray toward this place. You need to turn to the east and pray. And hear thou in heaven. Yah dwells in heaven. Nobody dies and go to heaven. That's a lie. Thy dwelling place is Yah's dwelling place is in heaven. And when thou hearest, forgive. So Yah's going to forgive you when you pray and you mean it and you're sincere. Verse 31. If any man trespass against his neighbor, and an oath be laid upon him to cause him to swear, and the oath come before thine altar in this house, then hear thou in heaven, and do, and judge thy servant, condemning the wicked. Y'all don't like the wicked, yo. Condemning the wicked to bring his way upon his head. So if you wicked, it's going to come back around to get you. And justifying the righteous, there are righteous people, to give them him according to his righteousness. When thy people, now this is us, this way we getting juicy at. When thy people, Yisrael, be smitten down before the enemy. And we know our enemy's been doing this since we've been in America and we came on slave ships, because they have sinned against thee. And this while we were in trouble, because we sinned against thee, and shall turn again to thee and confess thy name. You confess the name of Yah, not no JC, not all them other names, and pray and make supplication unto thee in this house. Then hear thou in heaven, and forgive the sin of thy people Yisrael, and bring them again into the land which thou gavest unto their fathers. We getting our land back. It's being occupied right now, but we're a mess. We got to get ourselves together. Then hear thou in heaven, and forgive the sin of thy people Yisrael, and bring them again unto the land which thou gavest unto their fathers. When heaven is shut up, and there is no rain, because they have sinned against thee, if they pray toward this place, and if you're in America, you need to pray towards the east. When I was in South Sinai, I would pray towards the north. We don't pray to Mecca and all that. We're Israelites. We're Hebrew. If they pray toward this place and confess thy name, we got to confess the name of Yah. It ain't no Yahshua and all them other names. It's Yah, the Most High. Confess thy name and turn from their sin. You got to turn from your sin. These are your instructions on how to get out of the captivity. When thou afflictest them, so the Most High is the one afflicting us. All of this murder going on and the slaughter, it's the Most High. He does all things. Then hear thou in heaven, and forgive the sin of thy servants and of thy people Yisrael, that thou teach them the good way. We got to get the good way wherein they should walk, and give rain unto thy land, which thou hast given to thy people for an inheritance. You have an inheritance. Stop talking about coming out here buying some land. You don't need to buy no land. Moses and them didn't buy no land. They were sojourning. That mean they was always moving around. I done been to Turkey and Jordan, and now we in Africa. What if I bought a house and had some money and bought a house? No, thank you. We have land. We don't need to buy nothing. What we need to be working on is our mind and our body and our soul. Now, obeying YAH. You can rent. If there be in the land famine, and famine is coming, family. If there be pestilence, blasting, mildew, locust, or if there be caterpillar, if their enemy besiege them in the land of their cities, whatsoever plague, whatsoever sickness there be, COVID, all kind of wickedness is right here. Pestilence, mildew, all of that there right here, verse 37. Then it say right here in 38, what prayer and supplication soever be made by any man, so whatever you pray for and whatever you asking for, soever be made by any man or by all thy people, Yisrael, which shall know every man the plague according to a plague of his own heart, and spread forth his hands toward this house. So you need to go and you need to pray. You can spray, you can fall on your face, which is what I do. And I don't know where I turn at in this country, but in the Red Sea, I turn towards the north. You in America, you turn towards the east. Spread your hands and spread forth his hands toward this house. Then hear thou in heaven. See, Yah's going to hear you and hear you from heaven. Thy dwelling place, that's where Yahuwah lives, its dwelling place is in heaven, and forgive and do and give to every man according to his ways. So if you got wicked ways, you getting wicked back on you. If you got righteous ways, Yah's going to give you righteousness. Whose heart thou knowest, for thou, even thou only Yah knowest the hearts of all the children of men. So Yah know our hearts. That they may fear thee, we supposed to fear Yah all the days that they live in the land which thou gavest unto our fathers. Moreover, concerning a stranger, and people talking about they being mean to the stranger and being nasty and all of that there, that is not of thy people, Yisrael, but cometh out of a far country for thy name's sake. So that means it's some people, some strangers that's coming out of America, that's coming out of England. There's going to be some people that want to take hold onto the mighty Yah. Moreover, concerning a stranger that is not of thy people, Yisrael, but cometh forth out of a far country for thy name's sake. For they shall hear of thy great name. So the stranger going to hear of Yah's great name, and of thy strong hand, and of thy stretched out arm, when he shall come and pray toward this house. So you got these men in America, in these camps, yelling at people, talking about bow down to me, bow down to me. They're gonna get destroyed, because that's not what Yah said do. He said the stranger can cleave onto the house of Israel. Yah said it. He can't be treating people like this, talking about you righteous, you wicked. Hear thou in heaven thy dwelling place, and do according to all that the stranger calleth unto thee for. Whatever the stranger call on, he can call on Yah too. That all people of the earth may know thy name, to fear thee, as do thy people Yisrael, and that they may know that this house which I have builded is called by thy name. Praise Yah. Now look at 44. If thy people go out to battle against their enemy, we know we at battle with the enemy. They hate us. Look at America. Look around the world. Whatsoever thou shalt send them, wherever the Most High send you, and he sent us from over here to America, to Barbados, Jamaica, England, all of these places to be slaves, that thou shalt send them and shall pray unto Yah towards the city which thou hast chosen, and toward the house that I have built for thy name. So we got to pray once again. You need to turn towards the east if you're in America. If you're in South Sinai or Egypt, you turn towards the north. Or if you don't know where you turn to, you get your compass and you got to find that where the temple was built in Jerusalem. which was destroyed, and they stole everything, all of our stuff. Then hear thou in heaven their prayer and their supplication, and maintain their cause. Right there. This is what you need to be doing right now. 45. Yah, please forgive me of my wickedness, of my father's wickedness. I need my passport, Yah. I need to get out of America. I need some money. I need my children to come, the babies. I need my ex-wife or whoever to sign the birth certificate. I need you to make a way, Yah. This is what you do right here. Then hear thou in heaven their prayer, what you praying for, and your supplication, what you asking for, and maintain their cause. This is what y'all did for me. I didn't come out here with a lot of money, but I got out of here though. $2,000 ain't nothing, but I'm still making it. And thank you for whoever's supporting us. May the Most High Baruch you all, because we ain't never going back to America. I sleep on the streets before I go back to America. If they sin against thee, for there is no man that sinneth not, and thou be angry with them. So Yah is angry with us for sinning against him, and deliver them to the enemy. So he sent us to America to be slaves and away from our land, so that they carry them away captives unto the land of their enemy, far or near. If you look into the American Constitution, you will read the H.R. Bill 40 and other bills talking about our captivity and the injustice upon African Americans, because we're not African and we're not Americans. It's just no such thing. That's a byword and a proverb. We are the children of Yisrael. We are Hebrew. We are Shemitic. And people need to stop asking me if I'm an African. No, I'm not African. I'm Hebrew. To the enemy, so that they carry them away captives, right there, unto the land of the enemy, far or near. So we know some people still in the land, and they're being captives also. You got the Arabs who captured us, and Africans and all kind of people been doing wicked to us. Yet, this right here, if they shall bethink themselves in the land, whether they were carried away captives. So wherever the Most High Yah sent you away captives, if you bethink yourself in the land, whether they were carried captives, and repent, you got to repent and make supplication unto thee in the land of them that carried them away captives. This is what you must say right here. We have sinned, and we have done perversely. We have committed wickedness. Number 47 stands very out to me. This is what we must say to get out the captivity. And we know the Christians ain't going to say it because they ain't doing nothing wrong, they say. We have sinned and have done perversely. We have committed wickedness. You must say this, and you must believe this and do it. And so return unto thee with all their heart, with all of your heart, not some of your heart. You got to return to the Most High Yah with all your heart and with all your soul in the land of your enemies. You got to do this in America to get out, which led them away captive, and pray unto thee toward their land. So you do have land. It's people in your land, but you have land, okay? Which thou gavest unto their fathers, the city which thou hast chosen, and the house which I have built for thy name. You cannot be keeping the Passover in the captivity or the Sabbath. Sorry, not working. Right there. It don't even speak about that. In the city which thou hast chosen, and the house which I have built for thy name. Then hear their prayer. So Yah's going to hear whatever you praying for. I need my passport. I need some funds. I need the paperwork for my daughter. I need this felony to get off of my background so I can get a passport. Yah's going to do it if you trust him and do this. Then hear thou their prayer and their supplication in heaven, thy dwelling place, and maintain their cause. Yah got my daughter's passport. I had already had one. My husband passed away, so I had a little income. And forgive thy people that have sinned against thee, and all their transgressions, wherein they have transgressed against thee, and give them compassion before them who carried them away captive. Who carried you away captive? Transatlantic slave trade. It's in Congress in America, Bill H.R. 40, and there's other bills about how they lynched us, how they beat us, how they raped us. It's all written. You're not even a person in America. You're 2/3 or whatever the number is of them who carried them away captive, that they may have compassion on them. So this is saying that your enemies will have compassion on them, and maybe you will get a passport, I guess, because I got one or two. For they be thy people and thine inheritance. We are Yahuwah's inheritance, okay? Which thou broughtest forth out of Egypt from the midst of the furnace of iron. So your Egypt today is America. Now we know we did Egypt back in the ancient times. Now we're in the new Egypt, which is America. From the midst of the furnace of iron, that thine eyes, that Yahuwah's eyes may be open unto the supplication of thy servant, and unto the supplication of thy people, Yisrael, to hearken unto them in all that they call for thee unto thee for. Whatever you call the Most High Yah for, you got to call on Yah, and you got to separate yourself from your people. Or you can stay right where you at, all I know. Because mom and them, they got to make their own choices. And children that's grown, they got to make their own choices. Or whoever. Your husband too. Because I asked Yah to deliver me from my husband. I'm sorry to say, my husband was so evil to me at the time. I asked Yah to kill him. And the Most High came to me and he told me to go. You know, and things like that. And I took my journey. So you got to ask the Most High Yah for what you need. For thou didst separate them from among all the people of the earth. This is why nobody likes us. For thou didst separate them from all of the people of the earth, to be thine inheritance, as thou spakest by the hand of Moses, Moshe, thy servant, when thou broughtest our fathers out of Egypt, O Yah Elohim. And it was so that when Solomon had made an end of praying all this prayer and supplication unto Yah, he arose from before the altar of Yah, from kneeling on his knees, and his hands spread up to heaven. And he stood and he blessed all the congregation of Yisrael with a loud voice, saying. So King Solomon is finished praying all his prayer, and now he's standing up, and this is what he says. Blessed be Yahuwah, that hath given rest unto his people Yisrael, according to all that he promised, that there hath not failed one word of all his good promise. So stop saying you can't leave America and you can't get a passport. Yes, you can. You must be not doing something right. Or you can't get your children. Yes, you can. When the Most High open the door, you go, which he promised by the hand of Moshe his servant. Yahuwah our Elohim be with us, as he was with our fathers. Let him not leave us, nor forsake us, that he may incline our hearts unto him, to walk in all his ways, and to keep his commandments and his statutes and his judgments, which he commanded our fathers. And these my words, wherein I have made supplication before Yah, be nigh unto Yah our Elohim day and night, that he maintain the cause of his servant and the cause of his people, Yisrael, at all times, as the matter shall require, that all the people of the earth may know that Yah Elohim, that Yah is Elohim, and that there is none else. There is none else besides Yah. Stop telling me about JC. I don't want to hear it. Let your heart, therefore, be perfect. Let your heart be perfect, which Yah our Elohim, to walk in his statutes and to keep his commandments, as at this day, that's this day right now, May 16, 2023, it is this day. Okay, so that's how you pray to get out of your captivity. And real quick, and I'm finna go, I'm gonna take you to 1 Kings 9. I'm gonna take you on over to chapter 9 and show you that we wicked and we did not keep these laws, statutes, and commandments, and this is where we are today. So let's just flip the page real quick, a little bit of 1 Kings 9. 1 Kings 9, he and King Solomon right here. 1 Kings 9. Please get your passports and pray these prayers and get out of America and stop saying you can't leave. No, maybe you don't want to leave. People too comfortable. You can't say nobody but your own soul. Your soul should be the most important part of your being is your soul. Okay, let's go to 1 Kings 9 real quick. And I'm going to show you how we cutting a fool over in America and how the Most High is destroying our people all day. Now, I don't have the best computer, but 1 second. 1 Kings 9. 1 Kings 9 right here. Now, this is the Most High is going to answer King Solomon right here. Praise Yah for his holy word, Kadush word. And it came to pass when Solomon had finished the building of the house of Yah and the king's house and all Solomon's desire which he was pleased to do, that Yah appeared to Solomon the second time as he had appeared unto him in Gibeon. And Yahuwah said unto him, so this is what Yah said unto King Solomon. And Yah said unto him, I have heard the prayer and the supplication that thou hast made before me. I have hallowed this house which thou hast built to put my name there forever. It don't matter who in our land right now. We pray that way and Yah is going to hear us. We his covenant people. So you can't be mad at nobody because of our wickedness. I have hallowed this house which thou hast built to put my name there forever. And mine eyes and my heart shall be there perpetually. So the Most High has eyes, he has a heart, and it shall be there perpetually, which means forever. He know who in our land. He know what we doing. The Most High know everything. He's the creator of his creation. So stop talking about you can't leave America. Maybe you don't want to leave. Okay, let me get back here. It jumped off of 8. 1 second. Praise Yah. Thank you, Yah, for your word. We thank you, Yah, for hearing us. We thank you, Yah, that we're going to be delivered. And the kingdom is coming. The kingdom is coming. And many people going to die and they ain't going to make it nowhere. Talking about JC and all this other crap. Okay. And Yah appeared to Solomon the second time as he had appeared unto him in Gibeon. And Yah said unto him, I have heard thy prayer and thy supplication that thou hast made before me. I have hallowed this house which thou hast built to put my name there forever, and my eyes and my heart shall be there perpetually. And if thou wilt walk before me, as thy father walked in integrity, you got to have integrity of heart and in uprightness. You can't be out here whoring and being wicked to people. You just can't do that. And murdering your people and murdering anybody, to do according to all that I have commanded thee. And if thou wilt walk before me, as David thy father walked in integrity of heart and in uprightness, to do according to all that I have commanded thee, and will keep my statutes and my judgments, then I will establish the throne of thy kingdom upon Israel forever. Yisrael forever. As I promised to David thy father, saying, there shall not fail thee a man upon the throne of Yisrael. That's our throne. I don't care who there now. We the house of David, but we a mess right now. But yet, if ye shall at all turn from following me, ye or your children, that's us, and will not keep my commandments and my statutes which I have set before thee, but go and serve other gods, Jesus, etc., and worship them. And we fled out of Jerusalem during the Babylonian wars. We went into Africa. And we told y'all we didn't want to do this. We wanted to do Egyptian religion. And that's why we a mess right now. Horus and all of that there is Jesus, okay? We're not supposed to do that. Not Israel. Then will I cut off Israel out of the land which I have given them, and this house which I have hallowed for my name will I cast out of my sight. And that's what he did. And Israel, Yisrael, shall be a proverb and a byword. Nigger, coon, African American, Haitian, Haiti, Nigerian, All of these are bywords. These proverb and bywords, nigger, coon, African, American, that's none of us. You shall be a proverb and a byword among all the people. All the people. And at this house which is high, everyone that passes by it shall be astonished. And they're astonished. And shall hiss. And they shall say, why hath YAH done thus unto this land and to the house? So when I was in Egypt, and I talked to a lot of men in Egypt, and I was telling them what's going on with us, and they shake their heads and scratch their heads. They say, why y'all can't get along with each other? Why y'all murder each other? Why y'all having sex with each other? It's like y'all live in a jungle out there. And it's right here. I will cast this out of my sight, and Israel shall be a proverb and a byword among all people. And at this house which is high, everyone that passes by it shall be astonished, and shall hiss, and they shall say, why hath YAH done thus unto this land and to this house? And they shall answer, because they forsook YAH their Elohim, who brought them forth with their fathers out of the land of Egypt, and have taken up hold of other gods, Jesus, and have worshipped them, and served them. Therefore hath YAH brought upon them all this evil. That's it. 1 Kings 9. All praises, honor, and esteem unto the mighty YAH. YAH is righteous. YAH is Kadosh, and the Most High will be praised. So if you read Leviticus 26 verses 40 through, and if you read 1 Kings 8, this is how you get out of your captivity. Even a stranger, if the stranger want to come and cleave onto the mighty YAH, this is how we do it. We can't be murdering each other. We can't be raping people and eating babies and killing people and fighting each other. America is finished. You might want to get your passports. You might want to do 1 Kings 8 and Leviticus 26 verses 40 through. Fall on your knees and repent and say, we have sinned. We have done perversely. We have been wicked against the Most High, and just return to righteousness. Lay up your prayers, your supplications. YAH, I need a passport, Father. I need I need the felony off of my record so I can get my passport. I need my children's father to sign this paperwork so I can take my baby and we can get out of here, okay? And then if you flip over to Jeremiah 51, it tells you to flee out of Babylon and to deliver your own soul. This is real business, and this is the work of the mighty YAH, and this ain't nothing to play with, because people dying every day. And why would you want to die in your captivity? And why would you even want to come into the wilderness and die? You don't want to die. You want to live. You can live, and you can live a righteous, and you can live a holy life. Just do right by people, do right by the Most High first, and do right by people, and keep the laws, statutes, and commandments. So I'm going to end this video. I love you all. Thank you for coming in. I pray that you could share this and people can see that we got to go. They're right here playing church in the camps and the congregations talking about it's not time to go. When is it time to go? When the government kick in your door and say, this house belongs to us. You going to the FEMA camp. Is that when it's time to go? When these people put the guns on you? When the bombs start dropping in America? Is that when it's time to go? You might want to pray right now, because I cried all over my apartment and I prayed. And when I got my money, my little COVID money or whatever money, when y'all gave me the money, I was like, I'm not going to go nowhere. I'm going to fix up my apartment. And then the Most High had to slap me a minute and say, what? All of this praying that you've been doing, you're going to talk about you're going to stay in your captivity? No, you ain't. You're going to get that girl and you're going to get out of here and go get her passport in Washington, D.C., and you're going to leave. And that's what I did. And I give all praises and thanks to the mighty YAH. So everybody has a journey. Your journey is your journey, and my journey is my journey. You don't have to follow me. I'm not asking nobody to follow me. I'm not Moses. I'm Leah. I'm just a widow with a fatherless child that's trying to live a righteous life, and I just love my Creator. So you can go down to Egypt. Nobody's going to hurt you. I can connect you with good people in Egypt that will help you if you're looking for an apartment. If you want to live in front of the Red Sea, you can get you a nice apartment and pay about $500 a month, or you can get a nice house, apartment, and pay $200 a month and $250 a month. You can live wherever you want to live, and I can connect you with good connections. You don't have to follow me. This is my journey. You take your journey, okay? And all praises are given to the mighty Yah. We thank you, Yah. We give you all honor. We give you all esteem. We thank you for your goodness and your mercy, Yah. We thank you for loving us, and we thank you for forgiving us, and we thank you for the kingdom that's coming on earth. We thank you for the kingdom that's coming to the earth on earth. We thank you, Yah. So all praises are to Yah family. I love you all, and may Yahuwah Baruch each and every one of you. And thank you all, those that support our journey. Praise Yah.